Hey y'all, so welcome again back to my channel. We're here today to talk about the do's and don'ts of starting a small business, and this is actually a topic that I could talk about for forever and a day because I've learned so much from starting my small business since 2020. These are just some quick pointers. These are the ones that stuck out to me that I wish I would have known about when I started my business. Like I always say, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and let's get right on into it. Okay, so if y'all see me looking down, I have my notes right here. So don't think I'm just like looking down and trying to, I don't know, peep at something. I have my notes. I had to write stuff down because the thoughts just got the flowing and I didn't want to forget nothing. So I did write everything down. So y'all just bear with me, okay? Okay, so the first do I'm going to get into is do research and find good vendors. Y'all, it is so important that you find good vendors. Always look at the reviews. Don't be afraid to ask for samples. Don't feel like you're dedicated to one vendor that you can't branch out and find another vendor. Always make sure you do your research before buying from any vendor. That's always a must. It will save you a ton of money in the end, I promise you. And there are also different Facebook groups that are available that will give you different vendors. Some people charge for like vendor lists. It just all depends on what industry you're trying to get into. But like I said, never be afraid to research. Don't go by he say, she say. Experience it for yourself. But also pay attention to the reviews because the reviews will save you a lot of time. So that's one of the things that I didn't have to experience. I didn't have a bad experience with finding vendors, but I didn't redo my research up front. So it did cost me a little bit of money when I first started my business. But you live and learn, right? Okay, so the first don't is do not buy a lot of inventory. Do not buy a lot of inventory. Y'all, I cannot tell you how much inventory I started with, like when I first started my business. It's like I will find a cute purse or I will find just a cute pair of earrings or whatever, and I was buying like 6 and 7 pairs or 6 and 7 bags in this one style that I liked. A huge no-no. Start your inventory off very, very small. Always start your inventory off very, very small. It does not hurt, I promise you. Okay, so I would tell anybody when you starting off with your inventory, buy like 2 or 3 of each item that you find that you like. Not only will this minimize the amount of space and clutter that you have wherever you're keeping your inventory, but this also create an urgency for your customers. If they see you only have 2 or 3 in stock, they will be more willing to go ahead and purchase and buy that item from you because they know it's not going to last long, and they also know that you don't have like a bunch of this bag or a bunch of these bags or a bunch of these earrings laying around. It will create an urgency for your customers to go ahead and check out and complete the purchase. So it's a win-win situation for you and your customers, right? Okay, so the next do is market and promote. Do market and promote your business. No one will know to buy from you if they don't know your business exists, right? So you always want to make sure you're always marketing, you're always promoting your business. Whether you do it the old school way with the business cards. I personally do this myself. I take my business cards to Walmart or any department store, and I offer women's accessories, right? So I'm always taking my business cards and just leaving them in the women's section of different stores and different department stores, because you never know. Someone may be shopping and they pick up your business card and you may get an unexpected order. It doesn't hurt. It's a surefire way to connect with other people and also get more exposure to your business. Also, aside from business cards, y'all, social media is like my holy grail for promoting my business. Like between Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube now, I use it all. Never limit yourself to one social media platform. They all can come in handy. They all can help you network and connect to different people and potential customers. So business cards, social media, SMS marketing, email marketing. There are so many ways that you can reach new customers. So always promote your business, always market your business. You never know who's watching, and you never know who your next customer may be. Okay, so the next don't is do not beg for orders. This will only set you up for failure. Never, ever, 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 ever promote your business under someone else's post. Not only is this tacky, this is very unprofessional, and it will actually send the opposite message to potential customers. So instead of them looking at you and being like, oh, I'm interested in buying from her, they're going to look at it as if like, why are you trying to steal someone else's shine? Create your own post. Don't piggyback off somebody else's post. Never, ever, ever promote under somebody else's post. And don't beg for orders. Don't take it personal when people don't want to buy from you. You have to remember, in this industry or in any business, business is business. If people don't buy from you, it is okay. The potential customers are out there and they will come, I promise you. Okay, so the next do is be patient. Do be patient. This can be a hard one to tackle. It is a hard one for me because I am a very impatient person at times, but y'all have to be patient. When starting a new business, everybody wants the microwave success. You want things to just happen like that. And some people, it actually does. Some people start a business and it just takes off, right? But 9 times out of 10, it's not going to happen that way. You always want to be patient. Small businesses rarely blow up as soon as they're founded, right? Do the work, be patient, be consistent. I'm telling you, the success will come. You just have to give yourself time. The next don't we will be covering is do not rant about not having any sales. I cannot tell y'all how many times I have seen this online. This is so unprofessional. It's so bad for business. Y'all just don't understand. Getting on social media, any social media platform, and ranting about people not buying from you and bashing people that aren't supporting your business or sharing your posts is one of the worst things you can do when starting a new business. Instead, you should take this time and you should praise the ones that are supporting your business and are taking a chance and purchasing from you. Don't focus on the naysayers. Focus on the supporters. Also, another thing people don't understand and don't realize that is when you're starting a new business, you're trying to make a name for yourself and you're trying to set the tone and make your presence known, right? You do not want to come out the gate putting up these statuses and posting these statuses about people not supporting you and ranting and fussing and cussing. You do not want to do that, because the customers that are actually supporting you, they're seeing this. And they're going to pay more attention to it than the people that aren't purchasing from you, right? And that can also discourage them from purchasing from you in the future, because they're looking at like, oh, I'm not important. You're not making a status about your supporters. You're making a status about naysayers. It's a bad thing to do. Don't do it. Point blank period. Don't do it. So the next do is create a business plan. This is one thing I did not do. I jumped into starting my business like head first. I was like, oh, I'm going to start a business and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I did sit down and do some planning, but I didn't go in depth like I should have. Always create a business plan from your logo to your business design to your branding colors. Always create a business plan. It will save you a lot of time and money in the long run. I promise you. Okay, so the next don't is do not be afraid to ask for help. This one is very, very helpful. I did not ask for a lot of help when I first started my business. I wish I would have, but it doesn't hurt. It does not hurt. Don't be afraid to reach out to professionals. If you're confused about anything, if you're lost about anything, if you don't know how to do something, it does not hurt to reach out to people who are more experienced than you and soak up as much knowledge as you can. Attend any free webinar. I do it all the time, y'all. Webinars, workshops, they are always promoting free workshops and webinars on Facebook. I see them all the time, and Instagram. Do not be afraid to sign up and learn as much as you can. Grab a notebook, grab your pen, and soak up as much knowledge and make notes, and always use that to refer back to anytime in your business. It helps a lot, I promise. The next do we'll be covering is do utilize online tools. This day and age, y'all, is so easy to learn about starting a business. All the tools that you need are online, I promise you. Between TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all the knowledge that you need is out there. Yes, it helps to reach out to professionals, but a lot of small, simple things that you need to know about business or you need to know how to create, you can literally go to YouTube, search it, and find the information yourself before you pay somebody hundreds of dollars to do it for you. You can do it for yourself for free and probably like in a short amount of time. Utilize the online tools that are out there, and also make sure you do your research before you pay somebody. That always helps too. Okay, so let's just use a quick example, y'all. When I first started my business, I was looking for someone to design my website for me. I had no knowledge of designing websites. I had no knowledge of designing flyers, logos, nothing like that, right? Until I discovered Canva. Canva is the GOAT. I'm telling y'all, Canva is like the best thing that ever happened to me as far as when it comes to my business. You can create your logo, you can create flyers, banners, anything that you need for your website. So instead of me paying somebody hundreds of dollars to do it for me, I got to learn how to do it myself via YouTube, and I was able to do it myself, and I can go back and tweak it and change anything that I want about my business or my website for free without paying somebody. It's a win-win situation. The next don't we're going to be covering is do not ride anybody else's wave. When you're going to start a business, start that business because you want to start that business. Do not start a business because you see your friend starting a business or you see this person online starting a business or this celebrity starting a business. Don't do it. I'm telling y'all, businesses that I've seen start with ill intentions or not the right intentions, they never last. Never. Always start your business because you want to start your business. Don't follow the trends. Don't follow anybody else, what they're doing. Always move, think on your own. Move at your own pace. Think on your own. Do your own thing. I'm telling you, it will turn out so much better in the end for you. So the next do we're going to cover is do be open to change. Be flexible. Be flexible. I cannot tell you, y'all. I know I've went through, I know at least 4 or 5 logos since I started my business 2 years ago. I'm not saying don't decide on one logo and just stick with that logo, but just know that it's okay if you choose a logo or if you choose branding colors and it doesn't quite work for you, or over the period of time that you're doing your business or you're running your business, you're like, I don't like this logo. It don't send the right message. Don't be afraid to change it. It's not going to hurt. It's not set in stone. Always be open to change. Okay, so the next don't we're going to cover is do not DM potential customers. Don't do it. And the reason I say this is because I used to do this until I reached out to a fellow business owner and I asked him, how do you think it's weird to DM customers? Do you think it's weird to DM sales or promo codes? And it was like, yeah, it's kind of spammy. And once I sat and thought about it, I was like, yeah, it is kind of spammy. Do not DM customers. They will not see your message and be like, oh, I need to go buy from her. They're going to be like, this is a scam. She's trying to get over on me. She's trying to take advantage. Block, delete, whatever. Just don't do it. Don't do it. The next do we'll be covering is do research website providers. Don't feel like you're stuck with one website provider. And the reason I say this is because when I first started my business, I was using GoDaddy. I did not like it. And then I discovered Shopify. When I tell y'all, Shopify is the GOAT. The GOAT. They make creating a website and running a business so easy. They offer you all kind of free tools. If you go to log in on the app, they're always showing little bookmarks of different tools that you can use throughout your business journey. And I just love it. So always research and find what works for you. Okay, the next don't is do not use tools because they work for someone else. Your business is always going to be different from someone else's business. Even if y'all are in the same industry and it's a person that offers the same items or in the same industry as you, what works for them may not work for you. Always set your own tone. Follow your own path. I may like Shopify. The next person may like GoDaddy. The next person might like Wix. It all depends on your preference and what you're actually looking for in a website provider. Don't be afraid to experience and research on your own. Never just go with something because someone else said it worked for them or they feel like it's good. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of these people are getting paid to tell you that they like something. So always do your research on your own and find out for yourself. Okay, so the next do we will be covering is do price your products correctly for profit. This was something I actually struggled with in the beginning when I first started my business. There are all kind of free tools out there for you that you can use to help set your prices. They have the margin calculator. They have the product pricing and profit calculator, and that to me is probably your best bet. And it's available at onlinelabels.com, and it breaks down everything. It has these different sections for you to input shipping costs, inventory, labor, all that. So always correctly price your items. And if you don't know, ask for help and do your research. Okay, so the last don't we're going to cover is do not lowball your items. Don't lowball your prices. I don't care how much people complain. I don't care how much gripe and never do it. Just don't do it. Don't lowball your items. The right customers will buy from you. The right customers will come and they will spend and they will not complain and they will gladly give you their money. I'm telling y'all, it will happen. I struggled with this when I first started my business because I was trying to accommodate customers and trying to accommodate people that had been complaining about, oh, this is too high and this costs too much. Don't listen to the naysayers. Price your stuff accordingly. And also to kind of piggyback off of that, y'all, don't always feel like you have to run a sale to attract customers. You don't want to constantly run sales because what this will do in the end is this will spoil your customers into thinking they should always get your product at this price and not regular price. This is a no-no. The right customers will buy from you whether you have a sale going on or not. I'm telling you, the right customers will come. You just have to tap in and find your target audience and connect with the right people. Don't always run sales. I'm telling you. And I can say this because this is something that I actually struggled with when I first started my business. I felt like I had to run a sale to get customers, and that's not true. It's not. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all a story about this real quick. So I recently introduced a new lash line to my website, right? The lashes that I introduced were of better quality than the lashes I already had on my website. So they were priced differently than the lashes that I already had. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, these people are not going to buy these lashes for this price, right? And they're priced at like $12. And I know it sounds crazy, but I was like, okay, people are not going to buy this from this price. Until I get on TikTok and I see a lady promoting her lashes for $30 a pair, and she sells that all the time. The right customers will come. That's what I learned from her TikTok. The right customers will come. There you have it, folks. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you made it all the way through this video, shout out to you for sticking around and soaking up all this knowledge. Shout out to you. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn those notifications on. And don't forget to share this video. Comment down below if you have any more questions about business. I am happy to help you to the best of my knowledge. And if I don't know the answer, I'm going to point you in the right direction. And until next time, y'all, be safe, be sweet, and you know what? I just really make stuff so awkward, y'all. Instead of just saying bye and just getting off the camera. So, like I was saying before, thank y'all for tuning in. And until next time, bye.